What is good, everybody? Extreme 17 here, bringing you the latest news about WWE information. Okay, Daniel Bryan has changed his finisher move. They used to be called the LeBell Lock to the Yes Lock. He comes out every week with the shirt that says yes, yes, yes. Wow. And somehow the WWE Universe is buying into it. I'm not sure if they're buying into it or they're just mocking him. Okay, but anyways, here's what I think. He comes on SmackDown last night saying that he got rid of AJ and that he wasn't a partial fair referee on Monday Night Raw last week on a 3-hour special. So Daniel Bryan comes out and being referee, and it's Mark Henry versus Sheamus. Okay, that was the fastest count I've ever seen. So Daniel Bryan played a video for us, but what he did, he edited the tape and played in slow motion that he said he count fair, which he didn't. And Sheamus was not allowed to put his hands on a referee, or else it was $1,000 fine, $10,000 fine, whatever Larry Knight said, and that Sheamus would be stripped of the title. Okay, John Laurinaitis is ruining both shows. Poor Teddy Long has to dress in a maid outfit last night, wear a name tag, and go commentate, and then watch his ex-girlfriend Oksana kiss another dude in front of him. She kissed another guy in front of Teddy Long, and poor Teddy Long was heartbroken. That's just bullshit. Laurinaitis thinks everything is funny. And the board of directors need to wake up and realize what Laurinaitis is doing. He's killing both shows. I mean, I know Raw is #1 every week. We see it every week that Raw hits #1. SmackDown has not been hit nothing but rock bottom. Because ever since Laurinaitis became in charge, this whole animosity thing between Teddy Long and Laurinaitis is bullshit. Teddy Long has to do everything Laurinaitis says. Teddy Long tried to get out of a contract, but he can't. He's stuck with that contract, which I think is bullshit. I mean, seriously, the board of directors need to wake up and realize what Laurinaitis is doing to this company. Okay, Brock Lesnar came back April 2nd, which was my birthday, and that was a hell of a birthday surprise I ever got. He comes back, he goes out to the ring, puts his hand out to Cena, and then F5's John Cena, which I think was great, because it shows that Brock's back. He's not taking no bullshit. He's going to go through anybody. He's going to go through everybody to get the WWE title or the World Heavyweight Championship. Brock came back for a reason, because Vince McMahon, yes, Vince McMahon, not John Laurinaitis. Vince McMahon says, you know what, Brock, we need you back. We need top superstars like you. You got to run through this like you've done before. You're a 3-time undisputed champion. Go back there and do whatever it takes to take anybody and everybody out. And he has. Now, him and John Cena fight an Extreme Rules match on Sunday, which I can't wait to see. I hope there's going to be bloodshed. But there's going to be a lot of pain and a lot of violence, and I can't wait to see those two go at it. Brock Lesnar hated John Cena's guts for a period of time. Back on SmackDown a long time ago, John Cena tried to call Brock out, but Brock picked up John Cena, F5'd his leg off the post, and broke John Cena's leg. That's how the whole rivalry started. Now everybody knows that John Cena says hustle, loyalty, and respect. Okay, I can respect that. But the fans don't like John Cena as much as they used to. Has Cena changed? Has Cena gone soft? Last Monday there was a contract signed between him and Brock Lesnar. Cena never once said a word. Edge told him, wake up, wake up. Where's this John Cena that threw me in the water that one time? Where's this John Cena that kicked my ass and took my title 1 month after I won it? John did not respond to nothing. And what I think is, if John Cena loses this match at Extreme Rules, he needs to take time off. He's slipping through the cracks. He has not been on a winning streak ever since he lost at WrestleMania. That whole thing between him and Raw is eating John Cena up inside, that he's backtracking on his matches and he's losing. Lord Tensai comes back. after a long time, which we all know, aka is Prince Albert, beats John Cena in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3. That's just like total shock right there. But anyways, I can't wait to see that match between Brock and John Cena. Okay, moving on to this now. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho Chicago Street Fight. Why the hell would Chris Jericho call out CM Punk to his own match in his own hometown? Back in July 17th, Money in the Bank, CM Punk shocked the world when he beat John Cena for that title. And then for the first time ever, we had two champions, WWE champions, on the same show. That right there was history. Jericho comes back after an absence and says that the whole world's coming to an end and he's going to be the WWE champion. He fought at WrestleMania. He's been coming out week after week, pouring beer down Punk, pouring beer all over CM Punk, saying you don't drink, you don't smoke, you're straight edge. Bringing up that Punk's dad's an alcoholic, his mother is an alcoholic, his sister's a drugaholic. I mean, is he going to sit there and talk about his family like that? And CM Punk, I know, has been getting pissed off and pissed off and pissed off. And I don't blame CM Punk for getting pissed off, because I think Punk has finally snapped and Jericho is going to get his at Extreme Rules. If Jericho does not win this match on Sunday, why the hell would they bring him back? If he don't win, he needs to go take a break for a while and then come back when he's ready. But he's not WWE champion material, as I think. People are pissed off because CM Punk is good now. CM Punk's the one that changed the WWE. He does what he wants, he says what he wants, whatever he says is true. And Jericho's going to call him out in Extreme Rules. Well, you know what, Jericho? You just bit off more than you can chew, pal, because I'm telling you right now, Punk is going to put you in your place. And he's going to go on as the WWE champion. Alright, moving on. Okay, Big Show and Cody Rhodes have been in a feud for the past months. Cody Rhodes keeps getting in Big Show's matches. Just like last night on SmackDown when it was Del Rio and Big Show. Cody Rhodes comes out, super kicks. He does that disaster kick to Big Show. And then Cody and then Big Show got up and just started punching the steel chair out of Cody Rhodes' hand, took the belt and hit Cody Rhodes twice with it. Before that, and then Cody Rhodes comes out and does the same thing. Everybody's wondering what match they're gonna have. There's this thing on YouTube, WWE. It's like a pre-show. You got to go on there and see what match you're gonna have, because they're gonna spin a wheel and find out what match they're gonna be in. To that point now, Cody Rhodes is just pissing off Big Show. And I think whatever match it is, it's going to favor Big Show. And Cody Rhodes is just going to get it. I just want to see Big Show roll up that fist he has and just right in Cody Rhodes, right in his face. Just knock him out and pin him for the cover 1, 2, 3 and retain the Intercontinental Champion. Okay, moving on to the next match. For the World Heavyweight Championship, Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. I can't wait to see that battle. Daniel Bryan has been bitching, whining, complaining that he lost the title in 18 seconds. Blaming poor AJ, calling her the kiss of death, wishing she was never born. How could you say that to a sweet lady like her? And then on SmackDown, Caitlyn asked her Daniel Bryan was a loser, and then AJ just slapped Caitlyn. I think AJ is going to turn feud here. I think AJ is going to turn into a heel. I think that's what the WWE needs. I think the WWE needs more heels. But the match between Sheamus and Daniel Bryan is a 2 out of 3 falls. Here's how I think. The first match is going to favor Sheamus. The second pinfall is going to favor Daniel Bryan. And the last pinfall is going to favor Sheamus. Everybody's saying Daniel Bryan's going to come back and win. I don't think so. Sheamus is going to retain that title, hopefully. Okay. Nikki Bella is our Divas champion. And I just found out that the Divas champion, Nikki and Brie Bella, contract is up on Monday. This Monday coming up, their contract is up. Why the hell would they give Nikki Bella a contract if both her and Brie's contracts are going to be up this Monday? Okay, Karma said last year she's going to come back and beat them both. I think what's going to happen in Extreme Rules is that she's going to come back and she's going to beat Nikki Bella for that title. Or Beth could be her because Beth is medically cleared also. But I'd rather see Karma come back because you know what they say, Karma's a bitch. Now, moving on to the next match. Randy Orton, Kane, falls count anywhere. Michael Cole got in the ring last night and said he asked the top questions, which I think the son of a bitch should have got on RKO. But Larry Knight said, if you put your hands even on a commentator, you're going to get suspended or terminated, which I think is total bullshit. Again, Laurinaitis, fuck you. Okay, Randy Orton versus Kane in a match that I can't wait to see. Because Randy Orton said to Kane, you're going to find out how sick and twisted I can be. And I've seen Randy Orton. He's been sick and twisted ever since he became the Viper. And Kane won at WrestleMania. Orton won on SmackDown. They're both tied up 1-1. Extreme Rules on Sunday. This is going to decide the last match. There was a family reunion between Orton and his dad. And Kane hit Randy Orton's dad, Cowboy Bob Orton, with a lead pipe. And then Orton comes to find his dad. Orton gets hit with the lead pipe. And then Kane goes, I'm a sucker for family reunions. That pissed Orton off. So then the following Monday night on Raw, last Monday night, the 3-hour special, Paul Bearer was there, surprisingly. And Randy Orton grabbed Paul Bearer and put him in the freezer. And Kane said that he don't care about his dad. I can't wait to see this match between Kane and Orton. They're both good. They're both good wrestlers, but I'd rather see Orton win because Kane's been talking all this crap about how he's a big red monster and Orton's a Viper, and I just can't wait to see these two explode with each other in this match. Because no matter what the outcome is, they're going to give us something that we'll never forget. And if it comes down to it, I think Randy Orton just might punk kick Kane right in the head and take Kane out of action. But yet again, it's false count anywhere. Anything can happen. Anybody can probably come and interfere. I mean, there's no disqualifications. So we're going to find out on Sunday what's going to happen. And The Miz versus Santino Marella, like I said, go on YouTube on Sunday for that preview match for the United States Championship. Isn't it ironic how Miz was on top in 2011? He was on top. He was the WWE Champion. He was a must-see WWE Champion ever. And then he's been on a losing streak, and then he's been winning, and all of a sudden now, Miz goes back down the ladder, and now he's going to fight for the United States title. I like Santino Marella, but there's a 50-50 chance that he might win or Santino might win, Miz might win. I hope Santino wins, but Dali, I think Miz is going to win, and he's going to start building himself back up again and again and again to get that title. I just want to say Extreme Rules is going to be badass on Sunday. I can't wait to see it. I'm sure there's going to be more matches than what I already said. But like I said, here's one thing I want to see though. At Survivor Series, I want to see Teddy Long get a team. 5 guys. Larry Nice gets his 5 guys. I hope the board of directors approve this match too. I want to see both of them at Survivor Series. Team Teddy again versus Team Larry Nice. But this time, no one pinfall, not one submission. It's going to be what they have every year, and that's an elimination match. I think WWE should have that, so if Teddy's team wins, that Teddy Long takes control back instead of being Larry Nice's bitch. Because if somebody told me to get him a cup of coffee, or do this or do that, I walk out. I wouldn't do a damn thing. Larry Nice is a piece of shit. The worst GM ever. And the board of directors better start waking their asses up and realize he's taking more power than what he already has done already. And you got that Husky Eve. Oh, Kelly puts her in her place. And before I go, everybody's been asking me, Facebooking me, even on my cell phone, is Amy Dumas, aka Lita, coming back? Is she gonna make her return? Yes. She's in OVW right now training as we speak, but when she comes back, she's gonna be the top diva. I want to see her ass kicking. She does great stuff in the ring. She's an ass kicker. She takes pain. She takes bumps and bruises. That's what divas need to take. Everybody said the guys are tough in wrestling, but you know what? The divas are tough too. They're tough.